Wake your ass up. This is the Wake Up Show. Get up. It's a Tuesday. Let's get to it. We got a sick religious leader that's coming out. This is the story. Dallai Lama and all his wisdom is rolling out a much-needed apology after getting dragged online for bizarrely asking a child to suck his tongue at a recent event. That's right. The religious leader is saying sorry after his problematic request at the city of Jerusalem in February, with his office issuing a statement saying he's apologizing to the boy and his family, as well as many friends across the world, for the hurt his words may have caused. Words, not actions, by the way. His people saying DL teases people he meets in an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras. But many online have called bullshit on playfulness going on here. Exactly. Ain't no motherfucking playfulness. This sick pedophile motherfucker then finally got caught. And this happens with a lot of religious leaders. That's right. Preachers and different ministers. A lot of times throughout history, we'll find out that they're fucking child molesters. And they have been doing this shit for centuries and centuries without getting caught. But what's in the dark seems to come to light when you sick. Now let me finish the story. The whole thing was caught on video. The boy kindly asked if he can hug the 87-year-old, and it quickly becomes an uncomfortable watch. The Dallai follows it up with a kiss on the lips, which you think is as bad as it can get. Exactly. That is until he asked the boy to suck his tongue. Now they got a video, a picture of this man kissing this little boy mouth to mouth. And he looks fucking sick. No, a father doesn't even kiss his son in the mouth. Now they got some rare people gonna say that they do, but coming up in the households that I came up in, that don't make sense for a man to kiss his boy in the mouth, because you got to teach your little child from childhood as he grows up to adulthood what a man should do and what a man shouldn't do. So hell no, that is not acceptable for a grown ass man to be kissing somebody else, little boy, on the lips and asking to suck his tongue. God damn, this is the world we living in. And people on the internet gonna agree with this shit. Because you got a lot of sick people on the internet, like you got a lot of sick people in the real world. And this motherfucker got a nerve to be a Nobel Peace Prize winner. This isn't the first time the Nobel Peace Prize winner has faced controversy. He apologized back in 2019 after talking about the possibility of a female Dallai Lama succeeding him, saying she should be more attractive. Some online have called for him to be stripped of his title, but it doesn't look like a change is coming this time around. Exactly. Because ain't no motherfucking way that you should be a religious leader and looked up to, celebrated, none of that shit, when you slick is a child molester. And it then finally came out because you trying to kiss a child. No, you kissed the child on the lips, but you asked him to suck your tongue? He couldn't control himself. When you sick like that, its voices tell you to do shit. He couldn't control it. He had forgot that everybody was around. That's how much of an urge that this man had. This shit is sick. I just want to bring y'all some information about what's going on in the world we living in on the other side that you might not be aware of early in the morning. Now we're going to move on to something else. Goddamn Antonio Brown. He back in the news, y'all. Antonio Brown has been cutting up all the last year and this year. And just when you think you ain't gonna hear nothing else going on with this man, he gonna make the news or the front page again. He gonna find a way to do some type of bullshit to stay in the public eye. But what he did this time is nothing different from like the other time. It's always dealing with some money, some stolen money, a scam, something. But like I said in the past episodes, signs of addiction to me. The man has to be on something, allegedly. Antonio Brown sued by celebrity jeweler The man said, you owe me $1.1 million, buddy. Now, if you notice, Floyd Mayweather tried to help this man get back in the NFL and was willing to bet money that he had to get him back in the league. Floyd has got 100,000 miles in running away from this sucker because Floyd done figured out that this man is a destruction maker, a destroyer, and he is not about trying to do the right thing and keep him focused so he can get a big bag again. Floyd realized that. And Floyd like, let me get the fuck away from him. And let me finish the story. A celebrity jeweler who become famous for providing diamond pieces to high-profile athletes like Floyd Mayweather is suing Antonio Brown, claiming the ex-NFL star owes him over $1 million. Schuki International spelled out the allegations against the former Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver in a new lawsuit filed in L.A. this week, claiming he gave Brown several pieces of jewelry back in 2022 under the promise that AB would pay him $1 million for it all. The problem, according to the suit obtained by TMZ, Brown never paid up. Exactly. Big jewelers like that, they'll go on and throw you something, man. Just hit me back when you get it. Now, he did this out of good faith, out of Antonio Brown's name, feeling like he would be real. That's why AB got all that shit on, walking around smiling and shit. Motherfucker ain't got no money. All that shit you see Antonio Brown with on and jewelry he got on that, it was fronted to him. He act like a hustler in the neighborhood. You give him a key, you won't see him again. That's what Antonio did. He got the jewelry from the man, took off, and ain't been seen since. Now let's finish the story. Among the items that Schuki said he gave Brown included Schuki famous international diamond fingers, which the jeweler said cost $500,000 a piece. Schuki also said he hooked Brown up with a rose gold black diamond version of the finger piece, a white gold chain, and a ring. According to the suit, Brown got at least some of the items and agreed to pay nearly $1.1 million price tag for it all by December. So he got it in February 24th of 2022, and he was supposed to pay back at the end of the year. Basically, he had a whole year to pay. Could have been giving the man $100,000 a month and paid him off. So that's where you know he broke as a motherfucker. We didn't have his personal chef to come out and say something about some money. We had a promoter to come out and say he gave the man $250,000. The man played like he was going to get Lil Wayne on the feature. Now we got this shit right here where he just stole some jewelry. This nigga just don't stop. It just don't stop. Now the attorney of the jeweler said he's expected to address the claims publicly later this week. That's right. And what's interesting, we actually got Schuki out of L.A. days before, and he said he gave one of the fingers to Brown in March 23, and he seemed pleased with how AB was handling it all. What's even more interesting, Brown, who became a rapper following his NFL days, has a song titled Schuki Diamonds, a track he put out last year to pay homage to the celebrity. So that right there is proof that he got the jewelry from the jeweler. And ain't no jeweler just gonna come out and say nothing like that. Them people are selling jewelry, man, like clockwork. They ain't just finna come out and make no shit up. Now, it said, in fact, the two actually hit the stage last year and performed the song. And yeah, I'm looking at footage where they was on stage doing this shit. You see what I'm saying? Just don't make no sense. But when it come to money, they don't give a fuck who it is, what city you in, what industry you in. When it comes to money, people change and people will do some cutthroat shit. So you gotta always be aware, no matter if it's a celebrity or a 9-to-5 type of motherfucker. Be careful with who you deal with your money and your possessions and who you can trust. Because this the world we living in. You in your neighborhood and you ain't doing that right now. You should be halfway on the work. Halfway on the way to work. I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm going to take a music break. Get your hood jumping, dog.
You hood jumping on this one. You get your hood jumping. You get your hood pumping. Jump to this. Pump to this. Yeah. You get get your hood jumping, gon' jump to this. Get your hood pumping, gon' pump to this. Get your hood jumping, gon' jump to this. Jump to this, pump to this, jump to this, pump to this. I'm so gangster when I spit these rhymes. It's so gangster how I spit this 9 chick.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Show. We got some information going on in the hip hop industry. Glorilla and lilbaby. Lilbaby about to go on tour, and he taking Glorilla with her. He said, I'm going on tour, and Glorilla's coming too. Lilbaby is finally taking last October #1 album, It's Only Me on the road, and he's bringing several of his friends along for the ride. The rap star revealed Monday Glorilla, the Kid Leroy, Glosser, Rilo Rodriguez, and Huncho will be joining him on the 32-city tour, which kicks off in July. The 4PF leader and Glorilla famously linked up backstage last year when she taught him how to do her signature dance, and the relationship has culminated into a power move of concert money. Y'all remember that? It was on Twitter. She was backstage teaching lilbaby how to do her dance, man. It was some amazing shit. You know, you seen laughter, you seen two people able to have fun and unwind and not worry about the ignorant shit they go on in the business. It was like two kids just enjoying life, man. It was a sight to see, man. Y'all should have seen it. But anyway, besides LA, Chicago, Memphis, and Atlanta are all on the tour stop. Tickets go on sale this Thursday and could potentially earn the unofficial Tour of the Summer title. Shouts out to Glorilla, man. I'm liking the love that she received since she got in the game, man. And, you know, may the blessings be with her that she stay drug free with a clear head, run this motherfucking paper up, stay away from the enemies, the hater, and go all the way to the top, baby. All you gotta do is keep on working. Everything else gonna work itself out. You just tune in to the Wake Up Show with Legend and Coming, and I'm all in your stomach. Until in the morning at 6 a.m., do something with yourself. Do something with your life. Be somebody, baby.